Hi everybody, it's Amy Anam Cara and welcome to Tea and Crystal Talk. There's no tea today, but there's going to be some crystal talk. So come on over and join me. Okay, so today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So usually I have a crystal, I talk about, the crystal, I talk about what it does, but we're going to do something a little different today. I am going to show you how to do a crystal grid. There are lots and lots of videos on YouTube, on the internet. You can purchase books, all that kind of good stuff. There's a lot of different information about there on how to create grids, crystal grids. I'm just going to show you how I do my own crystal grids. So let's do this. So is this your first time here at my channel? Well, if it is, thank you so much for coming. Be sure to subscribe up here, like, comment, share, save, all that kind of good stuff. Super appreciate you being here. Check out my other videos. I have lots of other videos on crystals. I have videos on affirmations. I have paranormal videos, so go ahead and check those out. So on with crystal gridding. Okay, so let's get going here. So what is a grid or a crystal grid? Well, a crystal grid is a pattern that you make, and it's usually a repeating pattern on something that looks like a grid, okay? So this is an example of a grid that I have, okay? This is wood, and see how it has a repeating pattern to it. You can purchase a wooden stage like that, a wooden grid, or you can even like print them out on paper, which is fine, right? This is Metrodon. This is the same thing that I have in wood. So, and you can even like create your own pattern here. It doesn't necessarily, you don't necessarily have to do it on a piece of paper or on a grid. And I'm going to show you that a little bit later. But the purpose of creating a crystal grid is that the crystals that you are using, when you're putting them together, you have an intention, right? You're manifesting something, okay? And when I say manifest or having an intention, it is a hope, a wish, a dream. It's something that you are working towards. There is a special word in there, and that is the word working, okay? You have to do the work along with this crystal grid, okay? It's not magic. So for instance, if I am trying to manifest, let's say, I want to manifest money, okay? I'm going to actually have to do something. I'm going to have to work towards getting the money. But the purpose of the grid is a place for you to go where you can create this intention, right? And the stones work together, and I'll show you that in a little while, but the stones work together to connect with the universe, okay? So that there's a channel, there'll be some kind of a portal or a channel to bring in energy, okay? So that you can get what you are looking for, okay? But again, you have to do the work. Okay, things just are not going to appear. $1 million is not going to appear on your doorstep. But it's kind of like a vision board. A vision board works the same way, right? To create a vision board with the things that you want and you have it prominently up and you're looking at it all the time, right? You're showing it reverence. You're giving it attention. You are visually connecting to it, right? You know, I want this, I'm going to work for it. And that is really the same way that crystal grids work. So where do I put my grid? Well, I would recommend that you find a place somewhere in your house, a table, a bureau, but someplace where it's not going to be disturbed, because, you know, there are going to be crystals on it and you don't want other people messing with it. So you want it to be in a place where it's maybe away from children, away from pets, away from husbands, whatever. But it's also a place where you can go and visit it and honor it and check in with it and tinker with it a little bit. So that's what I would recommend. It could just be like I said, like on a little tabletop or a bureau, whatever, but make it special. So you can add candles, you can put anything that you want on it. You can make it, you know, you can dedicate it to your ancestors or your spirit guides. You can make it ornate. You can keep it very simple. It really is totally up to you. So when should you create a crystal grid? So there are a lot of different thoughts around it. You can really create a crystal grid whenever you want, okay? But there is a thought that usually when you create, you want to go in the beginning of a cycle, for instance. So it could be the new moon, it could be the start of the new week, start of the new year, start of the new month, start of your period, whatever cycle, you know, you want to follow. It's fine. It's fine. But don't be so freaked out if you really feel the need to create a crystal grid and it's in the middle of the week. It really doesn't matter, okay? The whole thing is about your intention behind creating and what you want for this crystal grid. So let's go and create a crystal grid. And I'll show you how I do it. To give my crystal grid a little more of a boost, I have this here that I am going to add to my crystal grid. And if you don't have a $100 bill, you can use a dollar bill. You can throw change on your grid. You can write out a check for a specific amount that you're looking for, if this happens to be what you're manifesting. So just a little added boost there. Okay, so I am just gonna create a space here that is just conducive to my intention. And again, my intention is to raise vibrations so that more money comes my way. So my table here, I'm just grabbing some extra stuff here. So I'm just adding a few things to my table. So I actually have a money candle. So I am going to be lighting that as well. I got that from a witch in Monroe, Connecticut. And I also have on my table a jade plant. So, you know, like I said, there's no right or wrong way, but it's just what you feel that your table and your grid needs. The last step, and you don't have to do this if you don't want to, it's totally fine. But some people like to activate their grids using another quartz point, okay? So I have a wand that I made back last fall, and so I'm going to use that. And all you do is you just using your intention here, okay? And bringing it forward, and you're just going to start from the center, and you're just going to touch each crystal. You can do it as many times as you want. I'm going to do this one as well. You can end it however you want. You can say something, you can play music, whatever you would like. And that is my grid. See, so that was super easy, no pressure, right? It's just all feeds back to your intention and your heart, okay? And as long as you are using your intentions for good, right, then you will get good. If you are intending to do harm, let's face it, you're going to get harm back. And I don't want that for you. So I'm going to keep this up. I love it. I absolutely love the space. I think it looks great here. And it's just a nice place for me. Like, I feel like I'll be checking in on it, and tweaking it and tinkering with it a little bit, however I want to. And I know that it is just going to start, money is just going to start appearing for me. So that's it for me. Thank you so much for joining me. And like I said, you can subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Not that I'm begging, but I'm just saying it would be great. You can like, subscribe, share, save, whatever you would like, and just just say hi. So that's it. So have a great evening and keep on keeping on. Bye.